Hey guys, Zoller here, back with another video, and today we're doing the 300 subs Q&A, most anticipated thing of, well, the new year, I guess. And this is the third time I filmed this, so if I sound a bit annoyed, pardon that. It's just that I hate this stupid limit I have on the iPad. I can only make 15-minute long videos, which is pretty stupid in my opinion. Otherwise I'd have this thing, I'd just film it. But the first question on the Q&A, so we get started here, is from my friend JustMeNesto2. He asks, when will your Gargoyles vs. Ghost Rider movie be up? And he also put LOL. This is in reference to something I mentioned to him months ago, because I watched his Batman Spawn thing, thought it was awesome, thought I'd do something with Gargoyles and Ghost Rider. Well, I actually got a better name for it. It's Gargoyles / Ghost Rider Spirits of Vengeance. It's where Gargoyles and Ghost Rider team up to fight the evil forces of Mephisto. And there's also cameos from other characters in there. I might even have to throw Deadpool in there. I don't know. It's Deadpool. What are you gonna do? But, yeah, I don't know when I'll get something up. I will hopefully have something up by the spring. I want to do a little trailer, because I do have Zarathos. But that's the only Ghost Rider figure I own. That's in scale with the Gargoyles, so hopefully I will be able to do something soon. So, thanks for your slight concern. But that's all of his question. That's his question, and a link to his channel and everyone's will be in the description below. So moving on, we now have Rich404, and he asks, "What would your life be like if you weren't a collector?" Probably be more of a video game / music guy. I mean, everyone collects something, right? But that's his question. Next question comes from Hullison85, and he asks, "What makes you buy a figure or slash want to own a figure?" Pretty much the character. If I like the character, like Bane here, I will go to wit's end to get him. I had to buy quite a few crappy figures to get this one, like Riddler and Mercury. Robin was okay, but I don't really care for that version. I'd rather have the Jason Todd looking one, the one from the Dynamic Duo 2-pack, and the one from Wave 3, I suppose is best I can give you. But pretty much if the character's cool enough, I will want them, or if I'm interested in learning about them. Riddler I've learned plenty about, and he's annoying. Mercury, don't really care. Robin, know plenty about, just don't care for that design, so it's just it. And Wave 20, oh, don't even get me started. That was bland and boring. Bland and boring, but the Sinestro, Hawk, and Dove were okay. So was the Green Arrow and Red Arrow were probably my favorites because they had the most tooling, but I really just wanted the Necron. That's his question, so pretty much, if I like the character, I'll buy the figure. Unless it's a little bit out of my price range, or I just flat out don't want it. Next questions come from E4iNet. He asks, when did you start collecting? Well, probably when I was a young lad, because I have a buttload of Hot Wheels. But collecting figures, probably around when I was 8 or 9, because I collected the original Ben 10 stuff, and the Transformers figures from the first movie, and I've been collecting them ever since. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I could say for that. I also collected the Imaginext and Mega Bloks Pirate stuff when I was a little bit younger than that. What is your prized possession, aka figure? Excuse me. Probably the Marvel Legends Ghost Rider. Excuse me. Probably from, what was it, Wave 3? I don't remember what wave that one's from, but he comes with the motorcycle. It's the Danny Ketch version. Granted, the motorcycle is missing a handlebar, but I have the handlebar. It just needs to be put back on. Reason that is because, well, it's the oldest figure I think I have on display. To be completely honest, all the other stuff was either broken or put away. And by that I mean like my Ninja Turtles and my He-Man, my older like 2000X stuff. So that's pretty much all I can say for that. My other Marvel figures are like the new Marvel Legends. Those are the only other Marvel figures I have on display. I don't even have my Marvel Universe on display. So sad, but who cares? Next question is, what are your most anticipated future releases? Transformers 4 figures would be nice, if they're not just upgraded Cyberverse figures, because that would suck and blow massive monkey chunks, but whatever. But my most anticipated figure for the year is probably the DC Collectibles Arkham City Deluxe Clayface, because that thing just looks freaking awesome. Posted a video about that a few days ago, so hopefully that will come out in time for when I'm filming a movie to do with this stuff. Stay tuned for the end of part 2 to learn more about that. His next question is, if you had any characters you wanted made into figures, who would it be? Oh boy, Marvel Legends style gargoyles. I would love that. As well as Marvel Legends style Spawn figures and Skeleton Warriors, and heck, I'd even like to see a line for the Disney villains. I mean, those are the best characters. They're the more developed. In my opinion, anyway. I would love to see the Horned King from the Black Cauldron. That would be awesome. I even have dreams where I make customs of those, but I can't sculpt with crap, so that's not happening in real life anytime soon, anyway. But, yeah, Marvel Legends style gargoyles would probably be the best thing. I'd also like to see the symbiotes, the other symbiotes from Spider-Man they haven't made yet, along with the other Ghost Rider characters. That would be nice. Maybe a Blackout, like Carter Slade Ghost Rider, like just the flat up Western white Ghost Rider, and then maybe Alejandra and the future Ghost Rider. And Alejandra's a separate one from the future one. She's I think the daughter of Johnny Blaze. I'm not sure. It's getting dark. But that's all of his questions. Next question comes from House of Karloff 1985, and he asks, what's your favorite vintage DMNT figure? That would have to be, well, I don't know. I like the Hollywood Monster ones. Only one I really had my hands on was Chrome Dome, so. And he's not really a favorite, he was just there and free, and I thought he looked cool at the time, and he was so shiny. But, yeah, to be honest, I like the Universal Monster ones. So, that's, his question. Next questions come from Toy Spotlight 99, and he asks, do you collect WWE or Star Wars? I do not collect WWE, though I wouldn't mind having an Undertaker or a Kane. I think they would have made a better Bane in that joke in Dark Knight Rises. In my opinion, I just thought that guy sounded constipated. That's just me, though. Well, it's really starting to look like nightfall, isn't it? But his next question, and second part of that question, I did, then I stopped, then I got back into it when they released Black Series, because I'm kind of a 6-inch guy now. I don't know why. But yeah, if they release more good characters from the Black Series, like they did release Boba Fett, I'm going to have to pick that one up. If they do Jango Fett, General Grievous, Darth Vader, I might even get Count Dooku and Lord Sidious. I hope they come with lightning hands. So that would be interesting. But that's his first question. Second question, he asks, which fave Transformers character? I really like Bludgeon. I really like Shockwave, Soundwave, Grimlock, Predacons, any kind of beasts that are like dinosaurs or dragons. I usually like those. If there's a Gargoyle Transformer, I probably like them. But my top 3 would probably have to be Soundwave, Shockwave, and Bludgeon. Not in that order. I like them all equally. So there's that. So last question. Fave DC villain. Oh boy. Well, I like Bane, obviously. I like Doomsday. And I also have a thing for Black Manta, Deathstroke, Ares. Yeah, that's probably my top 5 there. So they're probably all tied, because Ares is a god of war, Deathstroke is a master assassin, Black Manta is just awesome, Bane broke the bat, and Doomsday killed Superman. Who's super now? I really don't know why. I just do not really care for Superman. I think he's a tool. But when Doomsday beats the crap out of him, I'm always like, yeah, Doomsday! So I root for the villains most of the time, unless it's like Batman or Hawk Girl or Hawkman. I just like them. And Martian Manhunter. It's pretty cool too. Along with John Stewart Green Lantern. Hal Jordan's just kind of meh. I also like Necron. Necron's Black Lantern leader. But that's all of his questions. Next questions come from MegaTurtles10. He asks, what device do you use for your videos? I use an iPad too. Granted, I'm stuck on that dreaded iOS 7 update, but we'll get out of it eventually. It's what I call the Dark Ages, and it looks like the Dark Ages now. I will have to take a picture of that. That just looks so cool. I did earlier, but it wasn't as dark, so I'll have to do that later. But I use an iPad too. And then he asks, more Ben 10 vids. Are you going to upload any more? Well, I have Alien Force figures. I didn't review those yet. In regards to new figures for Ben 10, if they release any more Omniverse, I suppose there actually is a 4-pack I have yet to get with the 3 plumber guys and the little alien dude. Plumbers are like the secret. They're like the rebels from Star Wars. They're like space police. But if they release them here in the States, I will get the new figures and I will review them right after. I actually contacted Bandai about that, saying pretty much, what the heck, man, where are the new figures? So if they come out with any more, if I can get my hands on them for cheap, I will. But that is a pretty good question. And then he asks, gameplays, you plan on doing any of those? Yeah, if I can get something good to work with, I wouldn't mind doing like Skylanders. I even have Guitar Hero and Injustice and hopefully Marvel vs. Capcom 3 eventually, and maybe even Mortal Kombat, like fighting games, Skylanders games, Guitar Hero. I could do walkthroughs for that. Maybe even like Transformers, and my dad could do Batman games, even though you'd probably want to plug your kids' ears, because those will, he'll swear. He was swearing at Deathstroke the other night in Origins. Arkham Origins, that is. But I wouldn't mind doing gameplays. Next question is, how do you have time to do all your videos? Well, I usually do a lot in one day, pretty early in the morning, so I have enough light, but apparently that's going away now. But yeah, I just do them on weekends and on vacations. That's usually when I'm able to bump out a lot. And I usually have a lot to review anyway. And then he also asks, you gonna do anything new, like any new reviews? As soon as new stuff comes out, it usually takes a while to get here, but usually when it gets here, I'll review it. Just depends on what it is. So that's part 1. Part 2 is I'm saving for a special someone. They have very unique questions, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed part 1. Till next time, I will see you guys later. And actually, I will see you guys in just a moment. Part 2. Stay tuned. And peace.